All right. Now, what if I used a bond that pays 3.25%? Because I was just telling you that 5.75 is really high. But what if I use the 3.25% simple interest? How much money would I have to start with to get that $6,000 still in 4 years? So a little bit lower interest rate, maybe a little more realistic, what you might get in a money market, that sort of thing. So let's check this one out. So I still have a future value of $6,000. I still don't know my present value. I have a rate of 3.25%. Remember, I have to convert that into a decimal, so it's going to be 0.0325. And remember, I just want to tell you this because I see it a lot. 3.25% is not equal to 0.325. This is through 32.5%. So that's a really good interest rate that you just can't even find unless you're a loan shark, I guess. So make sure you don't make that mistake that those two are not the same. You do have to move your decimal 2 places and fill in the gaps with zeros. So we have here 3.25% is 0.0325, and then my time is still going to be 4 years. So I have all the values. I need that formula again. It's F equals P times the quantity 1 plus RT. So then I want to plug things in, my 6,000 for the F, my P, and then 1 plus R is going to be 0.0325 times 4. And there's my function, my formula, and I want to go ahead and calculate. So starting inside the parentheses again, I need to follow the order of operations, and parentheses come before anything else. So inside the parentheses, I'm looking for, I have addition here and multiplication here. So I need to do the multiplication before I do addition. So 0.0325 times 4, that's the multiplication. I get 0.13, so I'll write that down. I'll try this on my other calculator. Times 4. Okay. And then I have that plus 1 there. So still looking at my calculator, the 0.13 is sitting there, so I just do the plus 1. And I get 1.13, big surprise. So now I have 1.13 times the P equals 6,000. Now I'm going to show you with the 1 over x button again. Remember, if you have the x to the -1 button, that would be the same thing. I want to multiply both sides by 1 over 1.13, and to get that I have to use this 1 over x button, so I'm going to push that, and that gives me 1 over 1.13, and now I can multiply that by both sides. On the right, of course, things are canceling, but on the left I do need to multiply by 6,000. And then it tells me 5309.734, and since the 4, that third digit is less than 5, I do not change the digit before it, the 3, so it'll stay the same. So it's 5309.73. So 5309.73. And that is my P. So I need to deposit $5,309.73 to end up with $6,000 in 4 years. Okay, so that begs the question, what's going on here? We're trying to end up with $6,000 both ways. One way, the first way that we looked at, we needed less than $5,000. In fact, it was about $125 less than $5,000. And when the interest rate changed, we suddenly need like $300 more than $5,000. So it's about $500 difference for 4 years only. And the only thing that changed was that interest rate. So 3.25 versus that 5.75. So a big difference in the amount of interest you earn based on what the interest rate is.